Hi guys, Predator here with three tables again, two of 1-2 and one of 2-5. Let's see what action we got here today. We have a lot of regulars on the pool, as usual actually, on the NL 500, but we have also a mix of a mixed pool with some recreational also. This is very close here with these positions. It might not be a defense at all. But against 2.2, yeah, we could call this some of the times. And we check it back. Table 2. Hit an ace. Fair enough. We can check raises some of the time with backdoor flush or backdoor straight though. It's actually pretty nice to hand to check raise. This is a very bad card in turn, so we're gonna check it. But we would have barreled any card, any card which connect with 4 and 6. So yeah, not sure about the river. He has a lot of a6. I think we could check raise some of the time, but we never bet this hand. Yeah, nines. Pretty unlucky to get that card on the turn. He would have folded almost always on a barrel. Seven eight off. It might be a mix against a smaller size, but against 2.5 I don't like that much to call there. And against a squeeze here, queen 9 off, we're gonna call this time. This is also a mix, we're gonna fold this time. Force under the gun. Blocking his straight. Blocking the straight here, I could definitely barrel this. So we're not gonna overbet because he in theory has at least the same amount of straight as as myself, so we are not overbet this turn, but we can definitely bet it big. And when he doesn't raise, I assume he has an ace. So you should never have ace queen. Besides this, this very unlikely has ace queen. So we can bet it for back for value. I assume again. Hope we get call with smaller ace. And here we exploited you against a weaker player. We just all bet because he doesn't never have a draw straight here. This is not a good card to barrel. I assume we almost lose here, but we always lose. I mean, here, but I don't think he will fold. Never a jack or even a seven. With some 6-6, he might check again to check raise. So I don't think we have to bluff this combo here. Yeah, a three. Maybe he would have folded a three against this insane. If let's mark this player as a fish, insanely big forward in position, we're gonna fold. And here, just hope we split or win with a side. Yeah, nice. Uh, we can do whatever here. We can small bet, small c bet, do a small c bet. We can bet big. We can check. We are c betting small this time, and we are gonna check this. Or let me think about it. I has him ace 4, not too much because he would have 4 bet some of them, I assume. He has some. It is not a good card to barrel on. We're gonna check, and he might have some middle pairs to call with, and we lose to them. I thought about betting the river when he would have checked here to make him fold that pairs, but never mind, he just bet out, so we're gonna fold this. I think we can turn this into a bluff, blocking the straight there some of the times, but don't exploitatively not having that much of a history with him. I don't think he would bet that much just with a random ace and to fold to a raise or a jam. He definitely has some two pairs and sets there, so most likely he had this kind of uh, hand. So we can check this one with blocking the flush draw, and we can block by the river. This one we're gonna barrel against his ace highs, against this insanely big 3-bet. We in position, we are gonna fold. I don't like calling out the position against that kind of size, so I would overfold that spot even with this position with Cotton versus button. I think it was, yes. Or if I have some reads that some kind of players are range three betting that size, or even three betting that size with weak hands, I would four bet more. But calling there, I this is always a call here with this position, but against that size, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. We have some barrel possibilities here, so we can easy see bet against the raise. I don't know. He's also a bit shorter, so he would jam most turns. So he could have jacks to play like this. I block some of his ace highs, flush draws. Uh, Not thrilled about it, because when I call here, I'm gonna fall. When I call here, I have to call a spade or an ace or a queen on the turn, and here is pretty close. And him being so short, uh, most of the time, um, a player with this text size wouldn't raise too much uh, for protection, like jacks or king 10 or ace 10. Even I block some of them, so that's why I prefer to just fold and flop, knowing that this pot is underbluffed and blocking some of his bluffs. I mean, blocking the ace high flush draw, it's a very important factor why I would have folded here, exploited Libby, even if I should call this almost all of the time in theory. Yeah, I mean, this is very strange. It looked like ace king plus, I assume, which would is crying for getting called here, but very tough to find this fold actually. Yeah, like I said, just straightforward playing his hand. A recreation. Yeah. Yeah, would he have jammed? Would have been an easy fold. But against that size, he just milked every inch of value from my hand. And because I wouldn't have folded anything much bigger than this. And we have calling this. Okay, didn't expect this, but we'll take it. We'll take it, baby. Let's get to the right tag. Oh fuck, I was running out of time. Uh I just min bet here, and we're gonna 4-bet this time. Yours, we are a bit deeper. We're gonna see bet small. And we're not gonna fold this, of course. He could have some draws or protection called like jacks, even queens sometimes. We're blocking some of the queens, so not having any backdoors, just with ace queen, we're gonna straightforward fold this. We would call or jam sometimes with some combos of ace king, but with this combo of ace queen off, we're never calling there. Interesting. So he just min 4 bet here. Yeah, we're folding of course here. This pot. Against weaker players in the blinds, we're gonna call this. And hope he has ace high against half pot. I'm not sure what he's representing. Not even half pot, we have to call this. Interesting. Value better. I I thought about him value betting there a pair bigger than sevens actually. Um, yeah, he might have value betted this in some of the times. Actually, for a whale, what on for his play, like I marked him so far, it's not a bad. It's not that bad actually. And this is a fault mostly. I'm gonna just this position has a lot of ace highs. I'm not sure even those ace highs which he's not supposed to have being marked as a weaker player. So we're gonna check this. Not having any barrel possibilities. This is the player who flat the kings. And but with the gotcha back to flush draw, we're gonna call. Not sure what he's playing here. And let's hope he has some. I mean, even against thinking high lose, but I don't bluff this combo. And we are gonna straightforward fold here. Might have some, I don't know, some random pairs, jacks, queens, and win anyway. So, or check back an ace. This bet seems like always an ace, so don't see him bluffing here with jacks, especially if that I block some of his jacks and tens. So we're just gonna follow this. Not having that much of a read on him, just having a note that he called 3-bet kings out of position. It's not enough, so he might call there even pocket threes or all kind of pairs or stuffs and just bluff me on the river. That's true, and this would be unfortunate. But before I get more information on his flatting range there, on his stats, I think we better fold it river. And nice flop for 7-8. We're gonna bet small bet, see small c bet here, do a small c bet, and we're gonna check a lot that turn, but uh not with this combo. We do bet this combo most of the times. And here, and runner flush got there, but don't think it is too relevant. We're just gonna jam this with this SPR, and this we're gonna lose maybe. Nines, yes, ace queen. He called there with ace queen twice. That's very interesting. Very interesting. My double barrel he called with ace queen. I mean, he's not blocking. Yes, I mean he's blocking actually my ace high barrels with the flush draw with spades. So not seeing how this relevant is. We're gonna raise this one. Not not sure if this is ever a call here, and this is not a good card. Yes, we split. But he would have bet and called this with two pairs or weaker, weaker straight there. That's why I raise. And beside this, I have also the when thinking on my range, I have also ace king, which I might check back some of the time. That's why I prefer to raise there instead of uh, calling, because he never or he never has or is supposed to have ace king there. I was in BB, I assume. Let me finish with this hand. So here, yes, he's blocking some of my flushes and barrels here with ace high. I would barrel here ace high, ace queen, um, especially with flush draw. So back to flush draw and front door flush draw. I will barrel this. We are gonna fold this here. So some of the time when you want to call this, I mean, without blocking the spade, yeah, whatever. I'm not sure if this, even without blocking the spade, would be a call against that size. And because I'm supposed to check this turn a lot. So when I'm betting pretty polar. So even I have some random air or a good hand, meaning a pair or good, very good draw. So especially that it's a pair board, uh, I wouldn't barrel this uh, that much as if it would have been a non-pair board. So that's why this is pretty close. We can call. No, I don't like it. So that's why I don't like that call at all on the turn. So because he would lose against ace king on the river when he don't improve, and I'm not sure what he wants to do this on the river when I check. So let's say if a deuce hits the river and I check, I assume he check back and lose against ace king or a pair which I might have, or a trap, or I'm not sure. uh, and because I'm not sure he would bluff that on the river, or he was supposed to bluff, whatever. So I don't like it at all, but I'll take it. And exploitatively, should we value by this? Let's try to take some value from king highs maybe, or smaller pairs. Or split it. Okay. So I don't have any notes, but we are gonna mix this with call and 4-bet, this combo. He's not he's not falling almost anything, not even against a double barrel. So I prefer to check this, and we're gonna fold against the jam. He takes also no value. He has a lot of middle pairs. We would have bet the river when the flush didn't complete, but on a flush river we are just gonna take also no value. And I didn't see bet there because um I know I blocked some of his. Let me see this one. I'm just gonna call this against weaker player in the small blind, and with a club we can try to and start betting. I blocked some of his pairs, middle pairs, tens, which he would have called. I don't have a backdoor. I block also some of king 10, uh, king 10, jack 10, like his gut shots here. So he would call with a better queen, definitely with a king queen, queen jack, and also if he aces all of his draws. So I'm better to check this one, and especially against a recreational or a weak player. So definitely would have and take it from there on the turn. So he let him bluff some random spacey pocket fives here, or not pocket five because here is a got to say pocket six, pocket eights. I don't know. A lot of the players are going crazy when I check back. So against here, we're not blocking none of the flush draws. We're gonna barrel this, even we don't have the best kicker. And hope he has some flush draw. Yeah, that's why I barrel there. And here we bet pot. Not only because we have a 3, because he would take this line with a lot of his air, and we want to. This is one of the worst combo I would have here. Even I mean, if the 3 didn't hit, or if I wouldn't have paired a 3, I would have been let's say I would have had ace 4 high here. I would have definitely bluffed the river when he checked triple checked, and that's why we bet also with our trips, not only with our air. Yes, so let me see the other hand. Here, this hand. Yeah, this is gonna call always. Um, he has a lot of 8x of spade, a lot of broadways with clubs or spades. So he has a lot of combos he would call here on the turn also. So that's why it's very important to barrel this, to get value from his draws, and checking back the river, because I don't think we get any value uh, on the river. So we just hope he has a draw or whatever middle pair maybe he would have stationed the turn with, and win this. And against this small tiny, very tiny three bet we're gonna call. Against this half pot again, we're gonna not sure. We're gonna call again. And we're gonna fold here. And here, I don't expect too many bluffs here, to be honest. To be honest, not sure what he would have bluffed here. But we call here this time, yeah, jacks, like I said. I was almost sure that he would never bluff here. He almost never has a bluff here. It is kind of needy to fold this. I want to fold, but yeah, because I'm on the stream and to show you that that this is almost never a bluff, I call this. But like I said, I didn't have a good feeling about this, especially with this position, like with big blind, so where the most of the players are pretty passive, and with this size on the turn with half pot, it's very it's screaming of value on the turn, beginning with turn, I mean. So with some bluffs a side like this, I assume he would have bet bigger. So with half pot, he don't he don't uh, bluff too much. Yeah, but we have to call at least some of the time. Even not being on stream, I would have called there some percentage of the time. But to be honest, like I said, mostly I'm folding here. I don't think I would have folded tens, even I wouldn't have. So this is why I have to split my range in some uh in two categories. So I'll fold maybe all of the time small pairs here and call, let's say, tens or tens, sevens, and a nine here some of the times. We are gonna three bet this one. Yes, he has maybe a bit more of this X as uh this X advantage, but we don't we he doesn't have too that much this X, and he has a lot of 7x, a lot of small pairs, a lot of draws, a lot of overcards with backdoors, so we are never folding here. Yeah, as you see, he's jamming a 7, so and against an aggressive regular, we are we are three betting a lot, and of course never following the turn. You have to be aggressive with our draws and with our good hands also against a very aggressive opponent. So we're gonna sit out next hand. We had a decent session actually, and we got also some action. This is a mix some of the time. Uh, let's try this time. We got a fold, that's nice. And this was all for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me see what you think. What you like more. What you like to see more in the future. Anything which crosses your mind. Let me know. Don't forget also to hit the button, to hit the like and subscribe button when you liked it. And see you in the next video.